Hi, this is the beginning of day 3, and we still have 13 little babies. We had 17 hatch, but 4 of them didn't make it, which I've told you before that you've got to get their day 3 before they're past their danger zone. It could have been anything. Could have been abnormalities in their growth. It could have been they didn't get enough water to learn how to drink on their own, or they didn't feed themselves. We try keeping an eye on them, make sure everybody's picking in the stuff. This is the beginning of day 3, so if they get through to the end of today, they're all past the danger zone. We shouldn't have any problems with losing babies. I believe there's 13. 1, 2. Yeah, these are 13 or 14. They move so fast. But I've got a lid to a bucket, which is about a ½ inch tall, and I spread the food all over it for the first 2 days. That way they have a place to find some feed. And I try setting them on the lid even if they haven't dried off yet, so I get a chance to learn to pick. And I keep the water back. At first I put it down where they can get at it to learn to drink from it, but you can see they're all learning to drink from it. They're all drinking from it really well now. But you don't want to have the water underneath the heat because it gets the water real warm, and you don't want to drink warm water, and they don't either. Especially when it's hot in this brooder. It gets to about 100 degrees, maybe 90. And when it's hot and you're sitting on the front porch, you want something cool to drink, not something hot. So that's why I keep the waters back. That also, if they have to get away from the heat, they can come back away from the heat on the heat bulbs on one side of the brooder, and there's nothing on the other. So if they get too warm, they can always wander over here. And you see that they are wandering over here. We got some way over in the back corner. And they do wander around, so they will find the water. And I've got 2 of them, so that one about halfway in the middle of the brooder, and I've got one way over into the cool end of the brooder. So, and they wander back and forth as they need to. But like I said, they'll be 3 days old today, and they're all. I put this feeder in just a few minutes ago, and hopefully by the end of the day somebody learns how to eat out of it. But I set it right in the center of their little bucket lid so that they know they have to come to the bucket lid to eat. So now they'll be drawn over towards the red thing, and if they find food in it, it looks like this one might be interested in this. So once the first one starts eating out of it, the other ones start following suit. They're so cute when they're so small running around. They look like little bumblebees. They are very tiny. Let's see if I can pick one up and show you just how tiny they are in your hand. Yeah. See, they are much bigger than my thumb. But they're real cute. And jumpy. They're kind of spooky at this age. They don't sit still too long. But as they get older and they get used to my hands being in here, they let you pick them up and touch them and pet them. And some of my bigger quail are really friendly, and we didn't handle them. The Texas A&M now, that they're here's the newest one from they hatched out last night when I got home. He seems to be doing okay. He's got another day or so to get past the danger zone. So, but 90% of these guys have been in here since Sunday, and today's Tuesday morning. So to get through to the end of today, I'd say probably at least 12 of them will be fine. Just at the last remainder of the few that hatched out late. But they're all wandering around and running around and zipping back and forth, and now they're starting to get their into sleep mode. They're just dropping and falling asleep. But I thought you'd like to see them now that they're all dried off and running around and eating and drinking on their own. If you can get these little quail waters from Tractor Supply, I advise you to get as many as you can, because a lot of the Tractor Supplies don't handle quail equipment, and ask them to order you some, because that's the only place I found that has the smaller watering lid. Okay, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm, and maybe by the end of the day these guys will be picking in the feeders. I got one picking at the food right now, so probably by tomorrow they'll all be eating out of the thing. Got one eating right there. See how fast they learn? Got some falling asleep too. Alright, this is Clay. Join us again and subscribe, and God bless. Bye-bye.